Hi, my name is Anna and I'm Ukrainian.
Hi, my name is Luis and I'm from Guatemala.
We are right now in Guatemala and this is our first video on this channel. We decided to make a channel in English because, first of all, both of us already have channels in Spanish. Second, both of us speak English to each other, and I think English platform is one of the best.
Yes. So the purpose of this channel is to share some things. For example, my experience in Ukraine, because I traveled to Ukraine some months ago, and because of that, I have so many things to say and to tell.
Yeah, and I have been living here in Guatemala already for more than 2 years, so I have some things to say too. So what we want to do on this channel is to talk about cultural differences between Ukrainians and Guatemalans, to talk about some things that are happening in the world, to discuss some questions which are probably controversial, to try new things, to maybe cook something that we want to do, because English speaking platform on YouTube is like a huge platform of anything that you can do in this world, and we want to be a part of it. Why not? So we're making this first video for you to kind of get to know us a little better and know who we are, how we met, and what's up, why English, and all that. So we're going to talk about ourselves a little bit.
Yes. First of all, how did we meet?
Yes.
It's a very interesting story, and it also explains why we're speaking in English, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, in my case, 5 years ago, I was going through some life situations, and
As
I needed
all we are.
and I needed to get distracted from those things, and I was on Facebook, and I found some application for practicing languages, and I decided to follow the link, and that was the day my change lived forever. I know that I'm saying it wrong.
My changed life forever. It's gonna be a name of our channel.
Change life in. On this application, there were many people who were practicing languages, especially English. As you may imagine, these people were not native speakers of English. So we were all practicing languages there, and in my case, I met many people from many different countries. This was such a nice experience for me because besides the fact that I could practice my English, I also could learn so many things about so many countries. And amongst those people, I met Anna.
Yeah, for me, it was also something like this. The story, I was kind of lonely and I also needed to practice some English. So I found this application, the link to the application on the website called VK, which is something like Facebook, but it's for Russian speaking people. And I entered the application. I saw some people speaking. I was very shy in the beginning, but then I kind of found some people to speak to in English, and it also lived my change because I started getting to know so many cultures from so many different parts of the world. We found so many good friends. We have some friend from Russia who's a very good friend of ours. We didn't meet him in person yet, but we are planning to. I think it would be cool. We have some friend from Poland. I know you're watching us, Damian. Hi, hello. We already met him in person in Ukraine.
That also brings us to something else. I went to Ukraine a couple of months ago, well, several months ago, and it was such a... Did I tell that already? No?
I already don't know.
I don't remember anymore. I should say that that was such an amazing experience because I had also some stereotypes about this country, and when I went there, I realized that I was totally wrong, and that life there is very nice, and that people there are also very nice, and that all the things that you can find there are very interesting, sometimes exotic, and sometimes similar to what we have here in Guatemala.
Yeah, and that's very interesting. I think that's what we're going to talk on this channel a lot. I'm going to ask Luis some questions about Ukraine, what he thought about Ukraine when he saw it for the first time how he felt there and all that, and I'm gonna tell how I felt here in Guatemala being a Ukrainian girl. So I guess we're gonna talk a little bit about ourselves too. For example, who we are, what we do in our life. I, for example, am a YouTuber, a Ukrainian YouTuber who lives in Guatemala and speaks about my experiences in Guatemala, what I'm doing here, all this about differences about the culture. But I speak in Spanish on my channel. And who are you?
Who am I? So I am a musician and I make content for YouTube as well. So this is who we are. You may be wondering why we're speaking in English.
Yes, why?
Because I'm supposed to be speaking Spanish, you're supposed to be speaking Russian or Ukrainian.
Yeah.
Well, basically, this is because we met like this. We were speaking English when we met. That was the foundation of our friendship. Speaking English, practicing English, making jokes in English.
Just imagine that you have friends. Okay, that sounded wrong. Your friends. Like you have friends, right? That sounded even more wrong. If you are a native English speaker, you are speaking to your friends English, right? And speaking to them some other language would make it super weird and super awkward, and you would not have so many inner jokes. You would not have anything to base like your friendship on, because you would speak a completely different language with them. It would be just awkward. So I think this is the same with us, because we started speaking English and we cannot already like turn to any other language because we don't have any jokes in other languages, and it's kind of awkward.
So we know that our English is not perfect.
Yes.
And we don't care because we are getting along so well. For 5 years already, we've been getting along pretty well. And that tells a lot.
And to be honest, we're considering ourselves to be pretty interesting people. And I'm pretty sure, or I'm at least hoping, that these videos are gonna become more interesting and funny.
Yeah, after this introduction video ends, we will know what you guys like, what you would like to know, what you would like to hear from us.
As everyone knows, YouTubers depend on their viewers and what their viewers want to see or what their viewers are into. So, of course, we want to hear from you what you want to see, what you want to know. And, of course, we're gonna base our videos also on your opinions, on your... what?
Questions on your...
Yeah, on your questions.
Yeah, I am pretty sure that some of the questions you may have are, for example, what is it like to be friends with a Ukrainian girl as a Guatemalan person? Mm-hmm. Or vice versa? And we have many answers to that.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much how we're gonna... So thank you for watching this video. This was an introduction.
It sounds so official. You're like, so thank you for watching this video. Yeah, so thank you for watching this video, and thank you for commenting, liking, subscribe to our channel. We don't have a name yet, but I'm pretty sure by the time that you are watching this video, we're gonna have a name for our channel, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be great.
Yeah, you will see that on this channel probably there's gonna be some Spanglish going on, some Russian-glish, some Russian-yol also, and you will get to understand eventually, so stay tuned. And thank you for supporting us.
Why do it sound so official?
What?
You're like, so stay tuned.
Sure. Oh, sure.
Sure.
You're gonna have a lot of fun editing this, I'm sure. She's the one who is editing the videos, by the way. Just in case you guys were wondering.
Bye!